You should resist coming here unless you have something important to report about the attack squad.
Look, we're doing the job on this hand crash bug. What else could you want from...
That's a wrap! You got 'em all! I didn't think you could, but you got 'em. Hand would have needed a battalion of scrubs to take you two.
It isn't over yet, Katerina.
Yeah, miles to go before we sleep. I get it, but ease up, man. You're taking on hell and you're winning.
Look, we're doing the...
Really, you'd best take your orders from Senator Burr. I'm just doing what I can to be helpful.
So then, all that remains is the most dangerous mission of them all.
Senator, we've been linking our brains into a hostile computer system and running missions in an environment designed by our enemy. What's one more dangerous mission?
She's right, though. This will be worse. We're not just asking one of you to go to hell. This time we're pushing beyond the illusion, pushing to the space beyond hell. You've had a fighting chance until now because the hell program logic simulates and abides by an approximation of Earth's natural laws. Now we propose to project your consciousness into the completely abstract realm of the hell source code itself. Even Deep Throat doesn't know what that will be like.
Can't be worse than hell, can it?
Could be. It could be so disorienting that you'll be unable to function. In hell you can see your enemy. Belial's standing there with a sword, so you fight him. In abstract C-space, a few invisible lines of code will be your enemy. They're every bit as lethal as Belial, and you'll never see them coming. The three of us devised a surveyor program that we will copy into the psychopomp's memory. The code is designed to trace links in another program's code, hopefully tracing a smaller branch, in this case one hell pit, to its source, the Hell Spawner program, the code that generates each hell pit. In essence, you are surveying the hell computer code, making a map that the hell bug will follow once we've introduced it.
Why not send this surveying program in by itself?
Hardware limitations. The psychopomp can't process information fast enough to keep up with the data flow you'll be receiving. Even if it was fast enough, it lacks the core memory to store it, even for the few seconds it will take for us to download it. Only a human mind can hold that amount of data transmitted at that speed. That's why Rachel has to deck in and escort the survey program.
No, not Rachel. I'm going.
The hell you are, you heard the man.
It has to be Rachel. We've been analyzing the two of you as you've decked to hell. Rachel's brain is more efficient at processing visual stimuli. There's no question, it has to be Rachel.
All is at last prepared. We can move on to Solux. We will begin the mission as soon as you are ready, Rachel. Katerina will monitor the psychopomp. As I understand, you will appear to be traveling on a raft down the River Styx until you break beyond the illusion into abstract cyberspace. Gideon will be able to communicate with you. When you're ready to begin, use the psychopomp and travel to the address Spawner.
I'm moving upstream. It's fast. Not sure I can hold it.
Stay focused on the spawner.
Heat's unbearable. I'm burning up.
Agent's heart rate too high. Cardiac arrest imminent. Pull out!
Negative, Command. I can hold it. I'm through. It's madness here. I think I'm gonna throw up. Commencing data transmission.
You should not have come here, Rachel Block. You will find no answers, solve no mysteries, discover no salvation here. This is my world, my reality. Here I am God.
She's flatlined. She's gone.
No, you can't be dead. You were so close. Solix, murderer. I don't care how powerful you are, you monster. Your time is coming.
You're certain you're ready for this?
I'm fine, Senator. I've never been more ready.
This can't be personal. I've no use for someone with vendetta in their blood. You'll only get yourself and a lot of other people killed.
I hear you. I'll get Solix, but I'll do it the right way. Nobody else dies except for that bastard.
We now have a fix on the Hell spawner and a decent map of the Hell code. We have a crash bug that's psionically augmented. All we need to do now is introduce the crash bug into the main computer. That's your job. Deep Throat indicated the location of the main computer room might be linked to the Pentagon Chapel. Be careful, though. The computer room is certain to be heavily guarded, so you'll need to eliminate those guards. Once you've introduced the crash bug, a group of CFF commandos will storm Voice of God communications, and I will bring the truth to the nation. Once the Hand's great lie is revealed, it should easily be overthrown. Here is the Hell bug. I've asked a great deal of you already. Now I must ask that you make one last mission into the Pentagon.
Never have I met with such arrogance. To attack me here, to risk so much, foolish woman, as if her resistance was ever anything but futile.
My lord, I do not understand. Brock, what has happened to her?
The fool sought to attack me in cyberspace. Didn't she realize that this is the one place she is most vulnerable? The one place where I cannot be eluded. I have ripped out her wires, deleted every trace of her data presence. She is at last dead. And Gideon Ashanti is next.
We should move more swiftly to destroy him, my lord. In his grief over his lover's death, he will be even more dangerous.
His grief will make him all the easier to kill. It will cloud his judgment and make him reckless. This has become quite personal for him now. He will come to kill me, and there will be the final battle and my ultimate victory.
How may I direct you?
Yeah, gimme and get. You just gotta put it in one of those tubes. All right, where's it going? Hey, I sent it. Now, as you say on your freaking planet, Amscray.
How may I direct?
That doesn't work. 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 That that doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Solix!
Did you think you had done away with the great Imperator Solin Solix? Fool! You won a small battle. I will win the war. I have created an entire dimension. What have you done? My mind is sharper, my body stronger, my knowledge vast. I rule 2 empires because I am capable of nothing less. 2 empires indestructible and unquestionable.
Don't show your face to me, Solix, unless you're ready to fight this like a man, a woman, like whatever the hell it is you are. This time there's no virtual war. I want to feel your flesh rip in my hands and your blood spill on my shoes. This time I want to know that you're dead and rotting in a place fouler than any hell you could create.
As you wish. It's time you felt the power of the hand of God firsthand, Gideon Ashanti. Let's see what you're made of.
I've already seen what you're made of, Solix. You destroyed the woman I loved. You destroyed an entire nation. You even destroyed me once. But I'm back. And this time I know who I am. I'm the guy who's here to kick Imperator Solin's ass.
Give it up, Gideon. Relinquish your soul to me. It's God's will, brother. And these are God's hands. This is almost as easy as having to do away with your little girlfriend. But I must admit, it won't give me nearly as much pleasure.
You bastard! God's will be done.
Once you introduce the crash bug, it will begin to corrupt the hell data files. While the crash bug does its work, we will do ours by storming Voice of God communications. We must strike in Washington and cyberspace. The torture must stop. And when the pain has ended, I will address the nation. My fellow Americans, the liberation has begun. Solene Solux's rule ends today. As this video output proves, hell is a lie. A malefic computer-generated illusion rendered with illegal technology and used to create fear. A fear they use to perpetuate their unjust rule. Today, because of great acts of individual heroism, that rule ends. In the coming days, I will need the help of all Americans as I move to form a provisional government. I will formally address the country in a few days. Until then, I say with renewed energy and spirit, God bless America!
Excuse me, Mr. Ishante. The ceremony honoring you and Ms. Brock begins in 10 minutes. President Burr is waiting.
Thank you, Sergeant. I'll be right there. Well, we saved the world, babe. Sleep well. You've earned it. At least I know you're in heaven. You've already survived